On July 27, the British forces of the 66th Berkshire Regiment, equipped with modern weaponry under the command of George Burroughs, encountered Afghan tribesmen under the command of Ghazi Ayub Khan at Maiwand region of Kandahar province. Before this encounter, British forces had successful engagements with Afghan troops at Ali Masjid, Kabul, Ahmad Khail, Jalalabad, Kandahar city and other areas, and were on a very high morale. Afghan troops, who were poorly equipped with swords and stones, against the cannons and the rifles of the British, were losing morale and energy, which gave the British a good chance to advance. In the ranks of Afghans, amongst many women who were there to help the wounded and provide water and spare weapons, one was Malalai, a daughter of a shepherd from Khogyani tribe, a resident of the Khogyani Gully of Maiwand district. Her father and fiancé were also fighting in the battle. During the British advancement, the Afghan flag bearer was killed. That's when Malalai removed her veil and shouted, "Young love, if you do not fall in the battle of Maiwand, by God, someone is saving you as a symbol of shame." This lifted the morale of the Afghan fighters, who after hearing this stood up and continued the fight, which resulted in victory for the Afghans. As she charged towards the line of the British forces, it is believed that she may have possibly used her veil as a flag. She chanted the following lines: "With a drop of my sweetheart's blood, shed in defense of the motherland, will I put a beauty spot on my forehead, such as would put to shame the rose in the garden." During the retreat of British forces, she was also struck with a bullet and died at the battlefield. It is also rumoured that this was her wedding day, where she preferred martyrdom in the path of her country rather than sitting at home waiting for her wedding. She is till date remembered as a national heroine who sacrificed her life for her nation and is entitled as Mother of the Nation. Her grave, which is located in North Manda, is visited by many Afghans to pay their respects to her and remember her braveness. Many consider her as a poet, whereas it has not yet been confirmed, but checking that time's culture and literature levels, it is said that landays, or two-liners, were practiced in ordinary conversations on a regular basis. At the end of the battle, British forces, who were initially 12,000 men strong, were limited to only 25 men, who retreated successfully. Amongst them was a dog named Bobby, who was later back in Britain honoured as a war veteran. Also, a war memorial by the name of Maiwand Lion was built in Forbury Gardens of Reading in England. Meanwhile, in 1959, King Zahir Shah built the minaret of Maiwand, which has the lines of Malalai's poems as its inscription.